Things like him, Stamkos, a lot of guys in the Felinos. So, yeah, a lot of guys you hear from, and it's pretty cool coming from them.
So we know that the Stanley Cup, it goes through Florida, right? So, I'm just wondering, as a defenseman, when you watch the Panthers in the Stanley Cup final and you see the way they forecheck and you see how aggressively they are on defensemen, and they're like, for example, if you do go first overall, you're going to be in the Eastern Conference. So, when you watch them, were you imagining Carter Verhaeghe bearing down on you or Sam Bennett bearing down on you?
Yeah, well, we obviously got to meet some of those guys too. We got to meet Sam Bennett, but they're great guys. Obviously on the ice, you turn that switch off, but watching that game, you want to play so badly in it, and it's like, I want to play here in it, and it gets you so fired up. I'm watching the game and I'm getting so into it because I want to be out there. But it's pretty cool hockey, and obviously Florida's a great team. I think they deserve to win. They were definitely the better team, but they worked so hard and they're coached so well. So watching that, but you want to be out there and play against them because they're such a great team, but you want to win that Stanley Cup. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, as much as they forecheck hard, I'd love to play against that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, who knows? There could be drama at the draft. Maybe you fall to 32, Matthew, and you end
Never know.
No.
That's very
I think that one we do
That's
know.
great stuff.
Well, think about the opportunity.
Thank God the interview's almost over, Kyle. Now that you blew that one.
Well, I thought that watching, obviously we watched them win and the celebration that's come, you see how much of a team those Panthers are, right?
Yeah.
And we saw the footage of you in the dressing room doing the starting lineup. Like you mentioned, wanting to have the surgery done in Ottawa so you could stay with your World Junior teammates through the end of it there. For the feature that's dropping this week on you that our Sportsnet features team did, there's great visuals after your Otters team were eliminated from the playoffs on the ice, just sharing a moment with all of your teammates there. I just wonder kind of where you develop that side of you too, like the ability to be there for the other guys in that room in such incredible ways, in the great moments and also the tough ones too.
Yeah, you become family with all those guys. You go through ups and downs, but you really have each other's back throughout, everything. You go to battle with them throughout the whole year. Playoffs, you're blocking shots, you're making hits, you're patting guys on the back, you're getting them going. You do a lot with them throughout the year, whether it's team bonding, you guys go to get, a bite to eat after practice, you have a bonfire at someone's house. You get to know them personally, and, I got to meet another guy, I won't say his name, but his mom's going through terminal brain cancer on my team, and, it's like, I've been through that, and he felt that he was able to relay on me because I've been through things like that. And I remember seeing his mom the one day at breakfast, and I broke out into tears because I know what it's like for a mom to go through that, and you never want to see your mom go through that because they're some of the strongest people, and if it's someone to go through that, of course they're going to go through that because they're the toughest. And my mom was way tougher than me, my brother and dad combined, and if we went through that, I think we would be crying. So she didn't even let a tear out. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it sucks. And you get to see the things that the people have gone through in life, and, your teammates, and you always have their back throughout everything.
So do you allow yourself to think this week, in your head, do you think I'm an Islander? Or in your head, do you think, I don't know where I'm going?
Yeah, obviously it'd be an honor to be an Islander, but you really can't control what happens now. It's it's all up to the team and whoever wants you, right? So really you just gotta wait till that Friday at 4 p.m. to see what happens. But yeah, obviously, you want to go number one, you want to be an Islander, but at the end of the day, it's up to them and their decision. So you just gotta kind of wait and see what team wants you.
Okay, so with everything going on in your life lately, Matthew, it was neat to hear you were still able to attend your prom at St. John Henry Newman. So my question is, with all that's happening, do you still feel like you're able to be a kid at times?
100%, 100%. It's so I chose after I came back from Erie, I chose to go to my high school with all my friends and teachers, and I'm super close with all the teachers at my school. So it's good to be back in that, environment. When you're playing in Erie, I'm doing a lot of online school. I'm not at the same, high school I started off with. So to be able to go back and, all these, grade 9, people are then grade 9s are new to school, right? So they're coming up to me, they're like, oh, can I get a picture? And I'm like, yeah, like you guys get a picture, but I'm, the same as you guys. I go to the same high school. I'm going to English class like you guys probably are. I do the same stuff you guys are. So, I'm not anyone special compared to you guys. And, just being in that environment is really special. And to be back with your friends and teachers that you've grown up with, it's pretty cool. And they have your back throughout the whole thing. And, they're all like, oh, I'm going to be watching, the draft coming up, and they're super excited for me. So, it's pretty cool to be a kid, and it gets your mind off a lot of things. And, they're like, oh, we have to have a ball hockey game before you go and all that. So.
Oh, great.
That's great. Always stay humble. That's right. It's always great lesson. Always stay humble. Always stay humble.
I was going to say, Matthew, it's been such a treat to speak with you. So all the best this week. And whenever your name is called on Friday, enjoy all of it. And thank you so much for hopping on with us.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Kyle. I'll remember you chirping me and Elliot. So, Elliot, you might have to go on the same team. He was chirping you for your age, and he was chirping me for going 30 seconds. So, next time we maybe got to team up on him next time.
I got news for you. At the end of the day, you're you and he's Kyle. So you win.
Exactly.
Just remember that, okay?
That's right.
Okay.
Exactly. And Kyle, congrats again. So,
thanks. That's very nice of you.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully soon.
I appreciate that, Matthew. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you once again to Matthew for giving us some time here on 32 Thoughts. We should also say there is a really wonderful feature that Jeremy McElhaney and his team did on Schaefer and his family, the whole story and him getting to this point. That dropped 8:30 a.m. Eastern this morning on the Sportsnet YouTube channel. It is a lengthy one, but it is an incredible story that will go by quickly. So really encourage you, if you have a few minutes, to learn a little bit more about his path to getting to the NHL draft coming up this Friday from Los Angeles. That is it for this edition of 32 Thoughts, the podcast. Have a great start to your week. Elliot is off to Los Angeles in a few days for the draft. We will talk to him again on Friday from LA.